We're hiking in the desert again.
We're doing Pikachu Peak, sort of.
It is Pikachu as far as I'm concerned. Your favorite.
Yes, my favorite Pokemon.
And I hate Pokemon.
Jeez.
If you think we always agree, we don't.
That's true. Anyway, we are at Picacho Park and we're about to do a hike.
Yeah, there should be lots of cool cactuses around here. And I know it's cacti, but that sounds too nerdy. The first trail was just a little overview trail.
It leads to a super nice bench, so you can sit here and you have a nice overview of, I'm not sure what's down there, but it looks like farmland and the main highway that goes through and some really nice mountains out that way.
Down there is Tucson. If we only went another half an hour, we'd get to Tucson, which is really, around here is where the nature really gets nice in this desert. There's a mountain nearby called Ragged Top, but we'll do that another time. You see, here's the biggest biodiversity in the whole Sonoran Desert. So eventually we'll go there.
Yeah, we'll totally have to come back. There's another peak, I think we're looking at it, that I guess is only a 3.2 mile round trip hike, but they say it takes about 4 hours. I think because of, like you were saying, there's chains at the end. And unfortunately I cannot do dangerous hikes right now, so we're not going to do that hike on this trip, but we'll come back and do it one day.
Another day, yes. Maybe I'll sneak out and do it by myself.
No! No.
I don't like the idea of you hanging off cables on top of a mountain. We're gonna show you how insanely big these cactuses are here. I'm eye to eye with the base of it really now, after I climbed up.
So that other trail we did was only about like under a mile long, so we're coming out to do a slightly longer hike to Sunset Vista.
Yeah, so this is really the backside of the mountain and you can have a longer approach. The reason we're doing it is because it also offers about 2 miles one way of moderate hiking, and we don't want to go to the top right now.
Yeah, this trail actually connects to that other Hunter's Peak trail, so this is, I guess, an alternate way to get to the top.
The point to make is that yes, there are hard hikes here, but you can also have a day of moderate hiking as well. We're on the backside and it's kind of a stroll. You go for a while and you go among the saguaro cactuses, which is really nice if you want to come to a quiet place. It's almost all nature now. On the backside you don't see any road or civilization, there's no noise, so you just take a really nice desert stroll.
It's really dry, really rocky, no water, so bring lots of water with you.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to find a stream around here. I do like to drink from streams. But let's see how far we can go before we run into these cables. Here we have what remains of the saguaro cactus after it dies, and all the succulent part rots. It's straight up wood. There's no difference between wood and this. It's kind of light, porous wood, but it's wood, straight up. And
definitely a tree. Yeah,
and over there, see, that's just like a tree trunk. There's no distinction there now that it's rotten. But it does have succulent flesh, and inside it has some kind of mush. I don't know what that is inside. It's interesting here because you run into something that looks like a straight up path or a road, but the arrow points that way. I think it's a wash, but maybe it's a road. But you have to continue forward through what looks like much less of a path.
Sometimes these little balls like walk into the path, and sometimes I'm like, oh, they look so cute, I want to do it, but you shouldn't do that. That would probably hurt.
They look like snowballs.
They do, right? They look really soft, but they can't go through your shoe, but still, like, they're hard.
So fluffy.
I told you those little cactus balls could be dangerous.
I became a victim. It stuck to my shoe, and then I crouched to to tie my shoe, and then it poked me in the butt. It was not nice.
So watch the back of your shoes and what you pick up on them.
Gotta watch every direction, apparently.
That's right.
We just saw the fake desert pig.
We found Pumbaa.
Pumbaa, yes.
Not quite.
No tusk.
Yeah. So I think they call it the javelina. And yeah, it was actually pretty big, but it was running away really fast. It was kind of far away, so we couldn't shoot it. But yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, our first wild pig spotting. And they say it's not a real pig because it's not a member of the pig family.
But it sure looks like a pig.
It looks 100% like a pig, so I'm gonna call it a pig.
More like a boar, I guess.
Yeah, boar.
Those wild pigs, not the cute little pig ones.
Right, not the domesticated pig.
Yeah.
Looks like a total boar. We're now head on against the mountain, and it's really just about all we see at this point is that big. It fills the whole view. And it's very steep, and there's some people up there, a large group of people. I think they're clustering where the cable is, where they cannot be fast. It's a really cool feeling being above the valley.
I'm glad we came up at least part way. I bet being up taller would be even cooler, but we don't even need to do that. Just being halfway up the mountain is really cool.
Yeah, it really gives you this feeling like the valley itself is like a sea or a lake. And when you're above, you're on an island.
The other nice thing about these kinds of climbs are that, you know, here they explicitly say no drones. A lot of state parks and national parks especially, you can't do drones. But you know what, if you climb up on, you know, get some elevation, it's the same view you would get from a drone.
It really is, yeah.
Just more of an experience, more of an adventure to do it.
Yeah, exclusive views that way.
And you work for it, you earn it. We made it maybe halfway up the mountain. So yeah, there's that much more to go. But yeah, we figured this is a good point to turn around. We're actually over 2 miles into the hike, so it'll be maybe close to 5 miles by the time we're done.
It gets really steep, like people straight up hanging off chains up there and cables. We'll try to take a little bit of a zoom shot from here to show you, but it's a pretty cool hike. Some people say it's really scary up there. It looks scary. And it's also kind of crowded, so yeah, for those 2 reasons we're not going to go all the way this time, but we will definitely be back and do this hike another time. Yeah, we are. We're not gonna do it now. It's not good because of our little secret that keeps getting bigger. So yeah, now we're gonna head back and maybe find some soft serve. One thing to mention is in Arizona, you wanna have shoes that are good for rocks. Yeah. Just about every single hike we do is 100% rock. Not even a variance. There's no trail, dirt, and grass, nothing, just rock. We got Grip Ultra for trail. Yep. And ankle support would be even better if you had that, but at the very least you definitely want the proper bottoms on your shoes. We're in a town called Jerome, Arizona. And when you're first driving through, you might think that you've been transported to somewhere like Italy because this town definitely has some European vibes to it.